I have construction going on right below me in the basement. They are sanding the cinder block to get all the paint off of it. They are removing drywall, and I have dehumidifiers going as well. Well, I told you about the mold remediation being done downstairs, and now they just pulled all the plastic. I did not go down when any of the plastic was up because I did not want to endanger myself. But let's go down and see what the damage is. So apparently they have torn a lot of things up, and we are going to have to get somebody to, oh, I didn't even know we had brick back there. Who knew? Wow. Huh. Okay. It's really not as bad as I thought it was going to be. I thought it was going to be worse. It's not too bad. This is a 600 square foot room that is going to be my studio. We moved in 6 months ago. And in the 6 months, what we've managed to do is a lot of waterproofing. That's there under the house that we can't see. But we have ripped all of the drywall off of the walls, 2 feet around, plus that wall has been sanded down. You can see we have cracks in it. And no drywall, that's all been removed there and there because we had a mold issue, which we have taken care of. But now we can't find anybody to do the drywall repair. So we are left in this stuck position. This weekend, we're gonna learn how to put in drywall because we can't find a professional to help us. So we're just gonna do it ourselves. And it won't be the best job, but we have tried and tried and tried to hire people, and we can't find anyone. No one is willing to do it.
Howard started putting up the drywall, but I couldn't let him have all the fun. I had to get into it myself.
Hey. Oh, hey. What have you been doing since I was away at work?
Well, getting very, very dirty.
Good Lord, woman. Oh, your fans can't see you like this.
It's terrible.
It'd be terrible. Oh, look at it. That shirt has got to go. And those knee pads. Wait a minute. Those aren't knee pads.
Those are not knee pads.
Those are. Oh my goodness.
Thought I got some furry strips up.
Look at you. Oh my goodness. You have been causing trouble while I was at work. Well done.
Good trouble.
Wow. Nicely done.
Thank you.
How you feel?
I'm tired.
I bet. I wouldn't know what you mean.
I'm getting a manicure on Friday, and after 10:30 a.m. on Friday, these hands are going to be princess hands. And they're not doing any of this anymore for a couple of days.
They're always princess hands. I love you.
Well, they don't look like it now.
All right, I'm gonna leave. Say goodbye.
Bye.
Hey, sweetheart. What are you doing? Or why are you doing what you're doing?
Oh, I'm scoring the cut in the drywall. So then I'll need your help to stand it up, and then we're going to stand it.
Okay.
Okay, so in theory, I've scored it, so now I need to snap it, but I don't have a lot of upper body strength, so I'm going to put my hip into it and see how we do. Okay, there is my cut. And there we go. I did it.
Well done. What a stud. What a nice pair of hips.
Okay, I do want to get a little more bend on that. Okay, now, in theory, I just cut right through this. I hope you're holding that up.
I got one. Okay, should be able to. Just bend it forward. Yeah, like that.
There you go.
Perfect. Now you're making unnecessary noise. Good job, Ben.
Thank you.
Howard did all of the mudding and taping. I would have liked to have helped out, but I have a shoulder injury that prevented it. I did get started on painting the ceiling, and of course, you know, random graffiti. During much of the time that we were renovating the basement, we had temperatures close to 100 degrees. So I'm wearing not much clothes for most of it, so forgive my comfort levels.
Because of the basement's propensity for dampness, we opted to use a drywall that is supposed to be mold and mildew resistant. It took 4 coats of paint to cover that. The biggest difference came when we had the floor put in. We went with a vinyl plank flooring that we got at Lumber Liquidators, and we used their people to install it. I selected a baseboard that was 5 inches wide and with no curvature of any sort, just a very square, simple, a very clean industrial sort of a look. So what are we doing here?
See how close it is?
Oh,
Okay.
yeah. That little guy right there. Okay.
And then
Okay, yeah. So that's going to give us a completely smooth application for our mural. So we are putting up the mural in my studio. This is a mural that I purchased 7 years ago, before I was even doing YouTube. I have carried this around with me for 7 years because I absolutely love it. It has all of my favorite colors and I love how vibrant and exciting it is. It might be a bit much for most people, but this has been my dream for many, many years, and today we are putting my dream up on the wall. We snapped chalk lines and made marks on the wall to keep things level, and then we pinned it up to assess exactly where we wanted it to fall on the wall. Then we got to pasting. This was the first time in my life I have ever hung wallpaper, and I will tell you that it was a very stressful experience for us.
hey honey, what are you doing?
I am doing what is supposedly called booking, which is something we do with the paper when we're installing it. It helps the adhesive sink into the paper, from what I learned from my tiny, tiny little education, never having done this before.
So how long do you want to wait before you put it up?
You know, they say to just book it for a couple of minutes with paper this thin.
Okay.
So I figure by the time I get there and get it lined up, it will have soaked for long enough. It's not sticking. Sweetheart, it's late and we're tired, and I'm still not dressed in a way that I should be seen in public, because I'm not in public, but here we go. The mural is up, and isn't it amazing? I am just planning on, come on over here. We had a light fixture that was right here in the middle of the pattern, and we pulled it off, and it was a perfectly attractive light fixture, but I think it would be really fun to put something blue glass here, or blue crystal, so that somehow it's like the flower is coming out from the wall, give it a sort of a dimension to it. And then of course this ugly thing is just there because, well, you gotta have electricity. But, so that's my plan for this spot, and that's gonna take a little time to go shopping, but, oh, I am just so in love with this. Look at how beautiful. We actually inverted the mural. It was supposed to go the other way. That flower was supposed to be facing down, but we sort of liked a different energy. A surprising feature that came up was that horrible cracked cinder block wall. Once we covered it and made a shelf, which was really difficult to do, we had to lay in some pieces and build up that shelf inside of it. It was quite a lot of work to get that shelf to be nice and flat. Now, I'm sure a professional could have done it easily, but for us it was challenging. But we were very, very pleased with how it turned out. It's going to be a lovely picture rail from something that was so horribly ugly, and we turned it into an amazing, beautiful feature. Now I am finally getting to the fun decorating part. But we'll continue that in our next video. I love you bunches. I hope you have an awesome rest of your day, and I will talk to you very, very soon. I've missed you.